okay, I have a really easy way to know how to go about your day based on your birth chart. This will tell you what energy you're feeling, what mood you're going to be in at during a certain hour. This also it goes with AM and PM. So, there are 12 houses. There are 12 hours in half a day. We'll start with what time you wake up at. So I typically cannot wake up at 7 o'clock because that's where my Pisces sign is. Pisces is ruling my 7 o'clock hour. That's also where my moon is. So I'm sleeping, okay, because Pisces like to sleep. And this is just a pattern that it's always been like that for me. I actually just discovered that this is a system. And it's so interesting because I don't really hear many astrologers talking about this, but pretty much your birth chart is it's you at the moment you were born. And it's kind of like the flower of life. So for everything, it just keeps, expanding and growing. And so everything is connected into your one birth chart the moment you were born. So that's why this works. This works with, the hours of the day. It works with, your week cycle. It works with your month cycle. It works with your yearly cycle. It works with the cycle of your life, and you could probably even break this down to like the minutes of every hour too. I'm not going to get that deep into it, but, just to know what kind of mood you're going to be in for each hour is really helpful because you'll know when it's best for you to, say, work out or to, make your dinner or to, get the most work done. Or also, to connect with others and really reflect on your emotions. These are all very important times of the day. And if you're doing it if you're trying to force it at a time when it's not natural to you, it's going to be difficult. So what this does is it tells you, okay, at this time, I'm optimized at doing this kind of thing. So for example, 7 o'clock, this is my chart. I'm just using it as an example. So look at your own chart. If you don't know where to get your chart, go to astro.com. You can get your natal charts there. So yeah, I'm sleeping from 7 to 8. Now, at 8 o'clock, my Aries hits. I can normally wake up at 8 o'clock, as long as I got a good night's sleep. So this is going to be a good time to get up and maybe do a little workout, pay attention to myself, get myself ready, because Aries is it's a fire sign, so it's energy, and it's also I don't want to say selfish, but, they are concerned with the self, with the identity. And then, that moves into my Taurus phase. So at 9 o'clock, from the 9 o'clock to 10 o'clock hour, this is when I'm typically preparing my food. I'm kind of getting ready for the day, organizing my stuff. I can't work in clutter, so I like to get everything cleaned up. I like to do my laundry. I like to, do the dishes and stuff like that. Taurus, is stubborn in their ways. So unless those things are done, I have a really hard time thinking straight. Now, Taurus, that might sound like a Virgo energy. All earth energies have similar traits. And so that's actually more of an earthly energy. So this is actually a good time for me to start getting work done, to plan out things in my head. Then I move into Gemini, and this is usually when my friends call me, or I want to talk to my friends, and I just want to kind of focus on my social life at that time to get it out of the way. And then I move into my Cancer phase. This is where I'm just okay, I really want to figure out a way to express myself well to be more into my emotions. I usually like to watch like tarot readings at that time and to really get deep into my intuition. Then I move into Leo, and now once I am there, I am like all set to have the confidence to put on, like, for example, a video like this. And that would be my around 12 o'clock. So from 12 to like, actually it's more like 11:45 into like 12:45. So from 11:45 to 12:45, I'm boosting my confidence. You know, I have a lot of energy to get to just do things that I want to do, and I can be very self-expressive and feel confident doing it. So then that merges with my Virgo energy, and that is giving me the ability to actually like get things done. So around 1 o'clock is when I really start working. Yeah, I work from home, and people are going to be like, oh my God, you start working at 1 o'clock. But yeah, I do. I have a really, you know, long morning ritual, but it's hard for me to start working before that time. And now I know it's because of all this that I'm doing. And then after that Virgo time, around 2 o'clock, is my Libra time. So this is when I want to, you know, I'm coming up with ideas. I'm making things work. I'm weighing the pros and cons. I'm kind of really even keeled around this time. And then that moves into my Scorpio time around 3 o'clock. And so this is when I start to get sleepy. Like, I've had all these ideas. I've determined, you know, this whole schedule and making everything work. And then Scorpio hits, and I'm like, oh my God, I need a nap. And what's interesting is that this is 3 o'clock in the afternoon, and it's also 3 o'clock in the morning. So at 3 o'clock in the morning, say I'm out with my friends. I go out, you know, on the weekends, and my great friends, for some reason, have a ton of energy at this time. I don't know how. I am like, no guys, sorry, I'm going to sleep. I usually take a nap at their house. Like, nothing good happens to me past 3 o'clock. But then I'll wake up around like 4 or 5, and I'll be like, okay, cool, like let's get going, like let's get on the ball with things, because I'm moving into my Sagittarius and Capricorn time, when I can get really excited about ideas and have the work ethic to put them into place. So actually the best time for me to start working, to get a lot of stuff done, really, is 5 o'clock at night and 5 o'clock in the morning. It's hard to get things done at 5 o'clock at night because that's dinner time. But it is easy for me because I do work from home, so I can do that. But at 5 o'clock in the morning, I tend to wake up, and because I'll have ideas, and I'll wake up and I'll just like open my laptop and start working until like, until like 7 o'clock, and then I go to sleep for a few hours. This is why I can't work in an office, okay? I can't do it. I can't do it. Some people, you know, this is all reversed, and it works with, you know, a normal work schedule. But, you know, it's really good to look at your own chart and see what your daily cycle is like. So if you have any questions, let me know. You can DM me on Instagram. You can comment. You can follow me at either New Age Humans or Karina_Constellation. All right, guys, thanks so much. Hope you learned a lot.